Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Blazers. Another update. So I went ahead and I booked the ticket. I booked the damn ticket. So it's official. Now let me tell you what's surprising about it. I was able to get flying out of Davao. So flying out of Davao to Manila to the port in the States. And I went ahead and hooked it up and said, you know what, from Davao to Manila, it's a small puddle jumper plane. Just put her in an aisle seat. And then the long leg to Manila, the long leg from Manila to port of entry, I decided, why not just fly her first class? And lay down, fed her food, was able to actually pick her meals, so I know exactly what she'll be eating on the plane. And then her bags and all that's taken care of. Free check bags, two free check bags, and all that upgraded shit. Priority lane, first aboard, so she can get settled in. And then went ahead and created her own frequent flyer program. So she starts building miles, so when we travel together, we can keep building up miles for future flights, hotels, and all that good stuff. And then at port of entry, that was the first ticket. And I bought a second ticket because I need to take another flight. So to get to actually where I will be at. And I wanted to give her like at least 6 hours on the ground at port of entry to go through immigration, change terminals, get the bags, make sure they're on the plane, get her something to eat, let her chill out. And then I was able to still get her first class to me. And I say all this because I'm about to tell you how much it cost on short notice. On short notice, all in all, total travel, meals, upgraded meals, bags, everything, $2,600. $2,600, guys. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That's almost just the leg to the Philippines for me. Flying, if you fly regular. So now the logistics is done. So visa in hand, CFO stamp, passport in hand, medical paperwork in hand, all documents. Itineraries will be printed out tomorrow on her side. Everything filed up. I'm able to track everything in updates, and she's able to track everything in updates if the plane changes gates or what have you, or is delayed or whatever. I made sure I built in enough buffer time. Gave her plenty of time in Manila to change over from domestic to international, time to eat, all that. I really thought it out. Have her have plenty of time, and hopefully she'll be well rested when she gets to the homestead. Now I know the hate master is pissed because this is just something he can't do. It's just impossible. Can't happen. Won't happen. And if he could, by the time all the authorization went through and the visas and everything went through and the money is spent and everything, might not physically make it to that point. The feeling of being stuck in a third world country must be horrible. You know, having to deal with drought and dying cows and stank blowflies and burning of carcasses and all the pans that you can eat, eating some sort of low-grade chicken parm as the highlight of your freaking culinary diet. You know, there's the haves and the have-nots, and I think we can all agree Hate Master has just been on the have-not side of life. You know, I'm sure he goes through his old papers and looks at his old bankruptcies, looking at those court cases that were lost and how much of an epic failure in life it's become. Can't marry his woman, can't ever have a real relationship. It's insane. Now, some might say that Mrs. Blaze is just trying to get here to the States, and if she's going to leave me and all this stuff. Well, do I believe that? Hell no. If I believed that for 1 second, I wouldn't have done it. But let's say that the wool's been pulling over my eyes. I've been tricked. I've been duped. And all the negativity comes true. What happens? Well, what happens is Mr. Blaze here becomes single again. And what does Mr. Blaze do? He goes and gets another one. It's not hard. And if I do go get another one, it won't be an uneducated freaking broodmare. You always have to upgrade. So, it is what it is. But by the time that happens, I'll be super, super retired if that happened, and I'd just be going somewhere else. So, I would just hold off till I got to my place of retirement destination, and I would just go from there. But that's not where I'm at in life right now. This is where I'm at in life, and this is what I'm doing. And there's reasons why I'm doing it this way. And if it all works out, it's great. I think it's going to all work out. I hope it all works out, but I'm also not an idiot. Just like I also don't think that if I lived on a secluded island with no medical treatment, no way to get to a hospital, that I just will somehow magically survive and won't have to pay a crap ton of money in medical costs, because I can go to the Philippines and I can run the gauntlet. I can roll the dice per se and have to deal with their healthcare system, or I can deal with the healthcare system here and not have to pay anything, because I don't pay anything, and neither will my wife have to pay anything. So I'm not worried about medical. Call an ambulance here in less than 10 minutes, on the way to the hospital. So by the time you can get a trike, I'll be in the hospital. So I'm good. Hate Master still hating. Nothing's changed there, Blazers. Y'all wish Mrs. Blazes luck and good traveling mercies, and everything goes smooth for her. And now it's just preparing the homestead for the arrival of the Queen. So I'll be hiring some people to come in and deep clean the house and wash everything and fresh towels and everything, so she doesn't feel like she needs to come in here and just start cleaning it to death. But we all know Filipinas, that's exactly what they're going to do anyway. It's just that if she misses a spot, it should already be clean. Y'all take it easy, Blazers. Have a great weekend. John Blaze out.